Hello everybody and welcome. This is Adrian. Thank you so much for joining me today as always. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV with a 1.19 Denmark patch as Denmark. So we integrated Sweden. There's a religious debate. As the ideas of the Reformation spread throughout Europe, a schism is growing in our country between those who defend the old and those who wish to reform the church. Stability and promote voices of reason, or we gain an inquisitor. I'll go for the stab. Okay, so we're at war, although we don't need to be. Muscovy called me in for like no reason at all. We're gonna go ahead and lower that maintenance. And I want to get that admin tech and hopefully this military tech here sometime in the near future. See how's their technology doing. Not doing too bad. It's okay. Could be better. This 535 Marguerite von Oldenburg. That's gonna be nice. Our king right now is ruled for almost 25 years. Okay, so Novgorod's going to be annexed. Poland has some revolutionaries or something, with some noble rebels. I can attack Poland. That would be cool. Dulima curtailed. Poland is strong. They have 22,000. Lithuania has 18,000. Okay, so between the two, they outnumber me for sure. Although if I have Muscovite help, that's a different story. England is very powerful though, so I have to watch out for them. They're also allied with Austria. Let's go and take that. Go and take that tech. So we want to go back to the states and territories. We want to bring in Sweden and Finland. There we go. Yeah, full annexation. Ooh, perfect. States demand control of territory. All right, fun. The clergy, let's give you some base tax, right? Actually, that's not too bad there. And then nobility, why don't we give you guys some manpower? Maybe Viborg? Yeah. Pass the act of uniformity, missionary strength? Sure. 77 months on that? Yeah, that's a little too long for me, but that's just me. Holy crap, look at our income, it shot up really fast. Oh, okay, it's gone back down now. So at full maintenance, we pay 9.5 ducats for the army. Fort maintenance is a whopping 6 ducats a month. Advisors and state maintenance is not too bad. We're annexing Norway. We're gonna go for this influence ideas here pretty soon. Westphal declared war on Kazan. Okay. So what I will do, because Bohemia is the emperor right now, if Bohemia ever gets stuck in some pretty serious wars, we might try and go after Lubeck. And maybe Dithmarschen. If that's how you pronounce that, I think it is. In fact, these guys are actually all Protestant. A lot of the north has gone Protestant, so is Central Germany there. Bohemia actually is Catholic, and so is Austria still. That's pretty curious. Usually Bohemia does go Protestant. They're actually pretty heavily influenced to go Protestant. Norway is going to be integrated in 1522. However, I do feel like once we get this idea here, this diplomatic influence idea, we're probably going to be doing that, integrating Norway a lot quicker. We can also bring Swedish culture into the fold. Costs 100 Diplo though. We can't really afford to spend Diplo right now. I would prefer base tax. Yeah, I prefer base tax. You can conquer Kelm though. We're definitely going to want to invade England. We might go reformed, actually. That would be pretty cool. We don't have that much prestige right now, though. Very wants troops. There's some Polish revolutionaries here. Why isn't Poland dealing with this? I guess they are. 17, 3, and 3. I have quite a bit of forcemen available. I can have 38,000. I really should try and get up to that. Probably 8 cav and then the rest infantry. I can't really afford artillery. They're expensive as hell. Yeah, Bohemia is still the emperor. Damn. Let's go and train some troops then. And I can afford more ships. Whoopsies. I can afford more ships, but I won't worry about the ships, I don't think. Can I upgrade anything? No, I don't think so. Not for now, perhaps in the future. Ooh, 50 Diplo, nice, thank you. That's cool. How's the autonomy now? Some of this it's coming down. It's gonna take a while, but it's coming down. Could be worse. Let's see here. Are we ready for this idea? Soon. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be behind in Diplo, and we're actually really kind of behind in everything. But integrating Norway is definitely one of my priorities. And then we'll start the Danelaw invasion of England. Although they are allied to Austria, which could seriously be a problem sometime in the near future. Honestly, actually right now might be a good time to attack Portugal, and Austria would not join England. The Royal Heretic. The people of Denmark were pleased when Frederick I announced his marriage to Julia. At the time, little was said about her origin and the upbringing in Moskva. To the most common folk in Denmark, royals are a breed of their own, and they care little for such details. But apparently she's refused to let go of her Orthodox faith. Ooh. Attempt to divorce the queen consort? The royal family in Muscovy will learn of this. Ooh. National arrest for 10 years. Besides Novgorodian separatists, we don't have any unrest, so I'm going to go ahead and take that. If we get a pretty serious war, though, that might change quite quickly. Yearly legitimacy, ship durability. Besides that yearly legitimacy, these Danish traditions are just crap. They're just so useless. And of all the things that they could have picked for Denmark, that's what they picked. I don't know. Vatican infiltration. Instruct them to go forward or gain 5 prestige. Take the influence because you get some good bonuses at 50. You do yearly inflation reduction, national tax modifier, that prestige, or some mercantilism. Or I could be the Curia controller, although I don't think I have enough. Well, I do have 3 cardinals actually. France has 7 though, so I can't compete. Let's go ahead and go for that levy church tax. That sounds good. Let's go and get this for that Diplo rep. We also did get that old naval traditions, yearly naval tradition plus 1. Yearly naval tradition plus 1. So that'll help for admirals. Although I don't think we'll be doing too much in the naval game for a while. Until we get the Danelaw achievement, I don't think we'll be doing too much. Okay, I could use some advisors, I won't lie. We've raised troops. Our income is not bad, actually, now. It's better. It's better than it was before. Even with more cav and more inventory, we're actually still doing okay. So we have 38,000 now. In fact, because we're so far behind on points, I think I will go ahead and reduce this almost the most that it can be. And we're going to try and hire some advisors. Yearly prestige is good. And the land maintenance modifier would also be very nice. Oh crap, we had our heir die. Are you serious? Wow, look at this. We had 2 heirs die. So we had our old Frederick. It would have been Frederick II. He died. Then we had a Christian, a 316, and he died. And now we have a 205. And this guy's a weak claim. Shit. And our king is 67. Oh no, we had a woman. A woman was on the throne, Marguerite. That's right. Damn, our legitimacy is going to be hit. Looks like the random number god is out to get me. Okay, we're making decent money now. If we raise the army maintenance, we do lose money, but that's okay. We shouldn't be going to war, I think, until this integration of Norway is done. Wow, only 6 years to go on that guy. Nice. Excellent, excellent. Norway is going to be part of my empire, and then England and Poland will have to be subjugated. Got some rebels here. Let's go ahead and check out solidify papal relations. Actually, that's something easy that we can do. Yeah, that'll be fairly painless. Let's see. Let's double check this achievement thing here. The iron price. See, trustworthy traditional player. If we convert it to Protestantism, we can do this 3 aspects of faith. The iron price. Yorkshire, Northumberland, Lincolnshire, and Norfolk, owned by Denmark. So let's go ahead and take a look at this, actually. So, this is Northumberland. Northumberland, Lincolnshire, Norfolk. Lincolnshire. Where is that? So this is Norfolk, right? That's East Anglia. Lincolnshire. Northumberland. Ooh, that mark gets a claim on Kelmna. Okay. And what's the last place? Lincolnshire, Northumberland, Yorkshire. Okay, so the Danelaw. Ooh. Reformation branches out in Ulm. Okay, there we go. So the Reformed faith is now around. Like I said, I would love to be Reformed. That would definitely be something to do. So the Danelaw is these 4. Norfolk, Lincolnshire, Yorkshire, and Northumberland. These are the Danelaw. Yeah, that's where the Danish had originally invaded England, and we want to make those Danish culture. So we'll have to do that sometime in the near future. We'll eat our way from Scotland and work our way south. Most likely. We're already halfway there to integrating Norway. Let's go and take this military tech. We do get better troops. I like Reformed Galilei for their offensive. Landsknechten are good, balanced troops. Condata are actually pretty decent on offensive, but also they do retain that defensive posture. So we're going to go for Condata infantry. We have some forcemen available. My bishop, the great power of Castile, has forced liege to break their alliance with Trier. We are 6th in the world as a great power. Although this tech penalty is going to hurt us. Ming is up there, but they're going to be reduced here pretty soon. Muscovy declared war on the Great Horde. Ooh. I'm loving Arima's Great Horde campaign, by the way. That is awesome. He looked pretty excited for the 1.19 patch. He's been saying that he enjoys it too, so. We have some Catholic zealots over here. Okay, so yeah, this Protestantism is going to be an issue. So Ulm is a reformed center of Reformation, and so is Zurich. Conquer Chelmno, improve relations with Hamburg. I'll take this mission to conquer Chelmno, I guess. Although we won't, I don't think we're going to do it anytime soon. But I guess I'll just take it for good measure. We have some pretty good Diplo rep. Yes, we do. If we have more papal influence, I can actually send a papal legate and get some more Diplo rep. Then I'll actually speed this up, hopefully even more. 5 prestige, glory to the army. Excellent. Oh, we put down those rebels. Cool. Didn't actually know we could do that. These advisors are really helping us out. I'm loving it. If we ever go to Empire rank, we'll get these for free. Finnish, Swedish, and Sami. Wow, they're in the same culture group now, huh? Cool. Sami, Norwegian, Swedish, and Finnish. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. If we ever do get Empire rank, which I assume we will sometime in the future, we'll get these. So that'll be nice. Let's see, family ties. For the past couple of days, we've been entertaining a guest from the royal court of Muscovy, the once home of the queen consort. This is what kin means. The royal family of Muscovy will learn of the pleasantries exchanged. 10 Diplo, and the Muscovites like us. Sweet. Okay. So my plans are to hopefully be a colonizing power and go to the New World. Ooh, let's pay some money there. Damn, it's a lot of money to pay. We'll have to get colonization sometime, right? We're pretty far behind in Diplo as it is. Ooh, an honorable people. 20 prestige. Damn, we are just getting some events, guys. Holy crap. This is excellent. We could convert to Reformed here pretty soon. There's no Center of Reformation. We still have one available. We can lose 100 prestige, but we're at 67 right now. Losing prestige right now would be probably the least painful that it would be this entire campaign. So we'll have to see what happens with Reformed. I would love to be Reformed. We might go through some religious turmoil for a while, though, I will admit. Okay, yeah, we're definitely falling behind in technology, though. It's 332. My ruler is pretty cool, though. He's a free thinker, he's industrious, and he's got a silver tongue. Nice. This guy needs to go, but my king is going to die, so I'd rather have this guy of the von Oldenburg dynasty than anybody else. Integration of Norway is going to be finished in 1518. Holy crap, look at that. My Diplo rep came back. Sweet. Maybe we will be able to convert to reform this game. I mean, being Catholic is nice, but I want to mix it up a little bit. I haven't been reformed in a while. I've been actually wanting to do a Netherlands game where we go reformed and play pretty historically, so that would be pretty cool. Wow, a shared interest. It's no secret that both King Frederick I and the Queen Consort Yulia have a way with words, and thus with people. Holy crap, we either get 1 Diplo point or 100 Diplo power. Oh, I would have liked the Diplo point. That pays itself off pretty quick versus 100 Diplo power. Yeah, because 100 Diplo power pays itself off in 100 months, whereas the 1 Diplo point would be 100 months and then some. Hungary's insulted us. You dirty bastards. Ooh, this guy might die. He's only 29 years old, but that'd be interesting here. France has rivaled us. Damn. Apparently, Flanders is a vassal of France. Ooh. Queen Consort of the People. 90 ducats in admin for national unrest. Yeah, we have more important matters to deal with. That's unnecessary. I don't have any unrest anyway. Besides these separatists, but they haven't even risen up in years, if ever. Holy crap, dude. Muscovy is just destroying people. We'll be finishing up our Russian campaign pretty soon. Russia is OP, man. We have a lot of force limit. Holy crap. What's our combat with? 25. Wow. Rise of a Pretender. 9 regiments rise up in Holstein. We have a 205. Frederick II von Oldenburg is on the throne. Frederick II von Oldenburg was a victim of a seemingly unlikely hunting accident. Freaking paradox, dude. They're hilarious. Let's go ahead and send over a 19 stack with a general. So we still have 2 stability, which is pretty decent here. We might get civil war here, though. This legitimacy is just terrible. By signing this royal marriage, it actually hurts even more. So we might have to... Yeah, we might have to try and... Actually, you know what? I think we will get civil war. Huh. We have to have a legitimacy of at least 75 or have a regency council. Ooh. No legal heir, no consort. Would like to have an heir, please. That'd be nice. This guy's 20, so he should be on the throne for a while. 205. We're going to suffer in Diplo. Ooh, that's going to be bad. We're going to get really, really, really behind. Okay, so the rebels are done. The rebels have been destroyed. Bohemia has been declared on. Holy crap, they're fighting Brandenburg, Saxony, Poland, Moldavia, Lithuania, Hungary, Castile, Aragon, Naples, and Savoy. Which means they're fighting all that. Oh, wow. Okay, so the Emperor is weak. Can we attack Poland? Maybe. But attacking somebody like Lubeck would be more appropriate. Although they are in that trade league with Bremen, Hamburg, Riga, Magdeburg, and Lorraine. Not to mention allied with Riga, Bremen, and Hamburg themselves. Magdeburg, Hamburg. I wonder, let's go ahead and cancel this mission. I want to see if I get the mission for Danish trade. I would love to attack Lubeck right now. We're going to be done with this annexation of Norway pretty soon. Actually, you know what? I think I will keep the army maintenance up. I want to see if we get that mission in a year. Let's go and march some troops over here. Let's go and raise more troops. We need 2 units. Well, I'm going to get, I think... Other artillery now? I can't really afford the artillery. I think I will do just 2 more infantry. That's all I can really afford. I'm considering converting to To the Reformed faith, actually. Hmm. I can intervene in wars between other great powers. French conquest of Palermo. Okay, so France and the Ottomans are allied. No, it's France, Ottomans, Milan, and Tuscany, and Brittany and Flanders versus Castile, Aragon, Portugal, and Savoy. Damn. Yeah, that's an intervention of I could intervene in that. Holy shit. Castile's at war with a lot of people. Spain is at war with Muscovy. Castilian conquest of Trier. Castile attacked for Trier? That's weird. I don't know if I want to get involved in anything though, because I can't really do much anyway, right? Like what am I gonna do? I'd be fighting France, the Ottomans, Milan, and Tuscany, Brittany, and Flanders. France and the Ottomans are really strong, and I wouldn't be able to do much. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I think I might stay out of these wars. I'd rather like to attack Lubeck. It's pretty sweet. We're gonna get a civil war probably. I don't think I can stop this event. No way. I don't know if that's gonna be possible. It's made worse by the fact that our leader, yeah, has a really diplomatic skill less than 1. Jesus. Oh, that's right. Denmark has a Count's feud. That's even worse. Ugh. Yes, we need to go to Norway. There we go. Sweet. Personal union on monarch death. Muscovy in England. Ooh, there's a war. Ooh, that's a lot of ducats there. This is a lot of ducats too. Excelente. States demand control of territory, nobility, and the clergy. Let's give the nobility... Yeah, how about that? How about that? And then the clergy, you know, I'm considering giving them Stockholm. That would bring in quite a bit of money, I will admit. I think we'll just leave it at that. So the burghers need... Burghers could use this. We have forts. That one's probably nice. That one's probably not. Trondhelag is probably not necessary. Either that or Bergenschus. Yeah, we're hemorrhaging money right now. I'm actually going to get rid of both. Let's see here. Wow, guys, look at our empire. Holy crap. Look at our empire. It's massive. What about our force limit? How's our force limit doing? We actually went down. Well, let's give it a month. I want to see... What is the force limit? We have to lose 5 troops. So we're going to take these cav and get rid of them. And 1 infantry. Let's march some troops over here. We have a fleet docked. Any other fleets? Wow. Norway's got Carracks? Kick ass, man. Thank you, Norway. You're super awesome. Let's go ahead and get rid of like 2 galleys, I guess. Because our force limit allows us to have 55 ships. Wow, we have a force limit of 45 and a fleet of 55 ships. Holy crap. Alright, this is the real deal now. Can we still convert to Reformed? Yeah, we can, actually. Holy crap. Oh man, it's a good day. We need an heir, though. We have a long time to get one, but we need an heir soon. And we have some ships protecting trade basically everywhere. We have a lot of trade power here. Jesus, it's a beautiful empire. Look at that. That's beautiful. Can we conquer? Yes, Danish trade. Hell yeah. We're going to conquer Lubeck. We're going to attack those guys. Bohemia will not join. Magdeburg, Lorraine, Bremen, and Riga will be my enemies. Hell yeah. We're going to attack them, though. Oh yeah. All right, guys. It's going to be a busy next episode. I'll see you guys around. Thank you so much for watching as always. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you guys very, very soon, I feel.